Today we're going to be talking about a Pepe derivative play. We're going to be talking about a Pepe that is currently in the pre-sale phase, that has a lot of traction, that is already pretty well established in the markets and has huge upside potential. If you want to learn more about it, let's not waste any more of your time and jump straight into it. So first things first, to understand what we're talking about, let's take a look at Pepe. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you already know what Pepe is. Pepe has had a massive run in the past, and upside for Pepe is of course capped, right? It's currently sitting at $2.5 billion in market cap. It can go to, let's say realistically, what, 20-30 billion dollars in market cap, right? Of course that's super hard as well, but the maximum upside for Pepe realistically is capped at, well, let's say 10 to 20x, right? Because Pepe is already a large meme coin. It relies on hype and community, and it does not have any technology or optimization for it to run forward and grow past that capped price or that capped market price, right? So the best case price prediction for Pepe is that in a very strong market, Pepe could again realistically do 10x. And 10x would of course require a very strong overall market and massive capital for it to grow. Now, one thing that I love about crypto is that derivatives exist, right? Beta plays exist. So for example, Pepeto, right? It's having a pre-sale right now. It's in a pre-sale stage, and it's a project created by one of the original Pepe co-founders, or so it claims. So a decision to build a new coin that fixes what Pepe lacked. So that's what I love about crypto and meme coin markets, right? Because of course, once a meme coin proves itself to run, as you can see, Pepe grew to $1.5 billion in market cap as of this moment. We have beta plays that exist that fix the issues of what the original meme coin lacks and makes it better overall. So what is Pepeto? Pepeto is basically Pepe plus technology plus optimization, right? That's why we have the T and the O. They have safe meme coin trading, zero fee swap, cross-chain bridge, and it's built for the next era of crypto and regulations. The whole ecosystem of Pepeto runs on the Pepeto token, and this creates a constant demand over time for the Pepeto token. That's why I think the project is so good. So before we dive deep into the project, if any point at the video you want to be entering the pre-sale, as you can see it's going right now. They have raised over $7 million. All you need to do is just literally connect your wallet, select the currency you want to spend your money to buy Pepeto with, either that's USDT, Ethereum, or card. Just enter the amount you want to buy. So let's use USDT. Once you connect your wallet, of course, let's say 100 USDT, and here you'll see how much Pepeto you're going to be receiving. All you need to do is just confirm the transaction, and you will have purchased your Pepeto. Very simple, but I'm pretty sure you guys already know how to do that. So again, on their website you can see that they're featured in a lot of articles. We have already a ton of media being pushed out on the project, a lot of information about the project right here. As you can see, we have tokenomics, which are going to be as follows: 30% for pre-sale, 30% for staking, 20% marketing, 7.5 project development, and 12.5 for the liquidity. How to buy Pepeto listed right here. We have the roadmap, and here we have some frequently asked questions. So their vision for the project is very large, but what I want to be mainly talking about in this video is to be comparing Pepe to Pepeto. So again, as we talked about in the start, Pepe's best scenario is a 10x in market cap from this point because it's already very large. But as the derivative play, there's no capped upside for Pepeto because, as you can see, it's sitting at $7 million raised. So you can already imagine how massive the upside is possible for Pepeto, but of course the risk is massive too because the project is not so established. But of course, the more risk you have, the better the upside is. But not only that, they are offering real utility. They are still in the pre-sale stage, and they are still at a very low entry price. Now, there's a few important things to explain. Pepe's largest gains occurred during its earliest discovery phase, right? So the earliest participants have received the most profits. Pepeto could realistically be the same case scenario. Why? Because it's still in the pre-sale stage again. It's built by experienced founders. It has a strong focus on technology and optimization. It's not growing just by hype. It has a growing ecosystem designed to generate real usage and volume, and future listings are expected to accelerate the price because getting listed on centralized or centralized exchanges helps with the push of market cap. If Pepeto reaches Pepe's all-time high valuation, it would imply big returns from the current level. Now, while Pepe has reached its peak mainly on hype and community, Pepeto combines the same fraud culture plus utility, which analysts believe it gives even more upside potential because of course that's logical. You are not just only relying on hype, because you have other factors as well which could push the price up. So for upside would depend on overall market conditions, but in my opinion, Pepeto has better chances to outperform Pepe in the long term if of course the team does its work, it markets the coin. If the hype catches on, it could definitely be a better play. But strong market cycles historically benefit large meme coins, but with increased volatility and risk. So in my opinion, this is one of the biggest projects to look out this year because it has a lot of potential. Again, you are entering right now at the earliest possible price, right? Because it's still very low in market cap compared to Pepe. And one final thing that I might be saying is that this pre-sale of course has a time limit on how long it will be running before it launches on decentralized and centralized exchanges. So make sure you're not missing the window to participate in the project if you are interested in entering this project, because this window might be the last one before the project launches. Be wary of that. We also have huge staking rewards which should be taken notice of. We have a lot of giveaways happening on the project as well. The team is amazing. You can join the giveaways right here. All of the details are mentioned right here. The first place is going to be receiving $300,000 worth of Pepeto, which is insane. Also, make sure to follow them on all of their socials. I'll have them linked down below in the description.